Hey, we just got 8 free pizzas.
What the fuck? YouTube, Evie Tommy, to another episode of Atticus Eats. New day, new car, new friendship time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined today by one of my absolute amazing, awesome friends from the Twitch streams. I actually met him from Twitch. This is Cantu.
How's it going, everybody?
Woo! You guys might know him if you do tune into the Twitch streams. Shameless plug, link in the description box below. And he will play Tarkov with me, and we will own some face against Scavs and Killa and things like that. Actually, there'll be a link to that. There's a video of us here on YouTube on my channel of the first time I was able to smoke the Scav boss Killa in Tarkov after he unfortunately iced Cantu, so that was an interesting experience.
Was that the first time you got him?
That was the first time I got him. Yeah, 100%. So.
And you know he's there too, and I'm pretty sure if I remember right, I knew he was there, and I was like, I know he's around here, and...
Yes. I feel like he's over here.
Yeah, Killa doing Killa things. He's sliding and shooting. And
oh, yeah. The thing is you, like, mag dumped into him, and he was pretty much a breath away from dying, and then I walked up to him, and I was like, boom!
Okay, it's a different time than the one I was thinking, but
yeah,
all the deaths from Killa, they meshed together.
Absolutely, 100%, 100%, and Tagila and all of them, dude. I mean, honestly, it's crazy.
The boys are the worst.
They are.
The Night, Bird Eye, and Big Pipe are they are the menaces of that game.
100%, 100%. No, they're actually insane. So cool people, this is a very special installment of Atticus Eats today. It was so cool. Cantu, we are obviously friends. We become friends through Twitch, actually, and maybe that's a story we can share of how that came to be. But I know right now we're both starving, so we'll jump right on into the eating portion today. It was so cool. We were texting with each other, and Cantu and I don't normally get to hang out too often in real life, because he's a little bit of a good distance away from me, because California is giant, has a lot of verticality to it. So, but he decided to traverse through high and low and cross many dry creek beds to come and hang out with me today. And we were talking about it. We were like, hey, what do we want to eat for the video today? And I was like, you were like, well, what do you want to try? And I was like, well, bro, I've never had pho before. And a bunch of people have been telling me, all of you guys here on the channel have been telling me, you need to try pho or other ethnic foods, Thai food, Vietnamese food, whatever. And so I brought that up to Cantu, and like, you were super stoked.
Oh, yeah. I've been, everybody that knows me right now, I've been wanting pho all winter season, and here we are in March,
spring now,
and spring, and I haven't had the chance to get it. So when you mentioned pho, I was down, and then when I looked at the spot, and it's like award-winning, like super good. I'm super excited.
So this place is called Pho Shore. Very highly reviewed on Google. It was within driving distance for me, and Cantu made a little bit extra trip to get over here. And this is literally the #1 award-winning Vietnamese food spot here in this city where we're at. And so we were like, let's do it. Let's get it. This is cool. So we do. I was listening to Cantu, getting some recommendations. I don't know how much of that B-roll we'll be able to actually play the dialogue of that I took while we were in there, because they had music going and YouTube will get all butthurt about it. But you were telling me, if it's your first time trying pho, get the filet mignon pho, right? And so that's what we got here today. We got a couple of them. Bring that down for us. Now, because we're also throwing a major feast, we also decided to get a banh mi baguette, which is really cool. Go ahead. Cantu's being polite.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt the audio.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
So we kind of got to make it ourselves here.
Oh.
So let me bring out, these are the 2 broths.
Nice.
I like how they wrap that up.
I know, I was going to say, that's really nice.
Places.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, this is, I should have brushed up better. I forgot what they're called. I'm blanking. I'm nervous. That's what it is.
Don't be nervous, man. It's okay. You're just being watched by thousands of people right now.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to remember.
Well, I got hoisin sauce.
They can let us know. They know what it is.
You guys, it's this stuff from Vietnam.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Ooh, right. Bowls.
Yes, these are the bowls that we're going to be filling up with that broth.
Nice.
So, let me get this noisy bag out of the way.
Toss it.
Okay. And then, let me put...
accoutrement.
Okay, let me put this down here. This should be pretty good.
The placemat?
Yeah, something to...
Nice manila envelope placemat.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. Ooh.
Okay. So...
Oh, that smells really good. It smells really good. Look at that, cool people. Nice tender filet mignon cuts, some onions. Was that cilantro in there?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Nice. And the rice noodles down underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so cool. That is dope. That is dope.
Yeah, and so I was telling Atticus that sometimes they leave the filet mignon, the beef, they leave it a little bit, you know, on the rarer side.
Yes.
And you, after you put the broth in, it kind of cooks it, finishes cooking it up for you. It's super cool.
Yeah.
It's so unique. I was trying to look into like a little bit of the history of it, and apparently during like the Vietnam War, I'm not gonna try to act like I know everything about it, but apparently over there was a super popular noodle shop, and they were serving all the American soldiers.
Really?
Yeah, like downstairs.
Okay.
While upstairs, they were planning their fights against us.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. Okay. And what's really cool too, and we'll show you guys this when we get to it, but we got a banh mi baguette, which is like essentially it's like a sandwich, and then Cantu got us some. What did you get us? Some.
I got us egg rolls, and I got spring rolls.
Yeah. Nice, dude. Yeah. So you guys, what's interesting too about the banh mi baguette side of things is okay. Sounds good. Is that Vietnam, before they went communist, killed off a bunch of people, and then, you know, became their own independent country, which, you know, countries don't have violent histories. Not at all. What is that about?
There's never been a war.
What's that? What are wars? It was originally a French colony, so France owned Vietnam and a lot of the surrounding countries, and that was what was so interesting too when you look at the world wars and the history of the world wars, how you would have colonial soldiers fighting other colonial soldiers on opposing forces. But fast forward to the 50s, there was a lot of French influence in Vietnam, and it's kind of how like there was a lot of Spanish and American influence in the Philippines and things like that. So what they ended up doing is incorporating French cuisine into their own cuisine. So you would get the combination of like taking meat and rice noodles and stuff like that, but then combining it with like French baguettes and other forms of cooking style. And so I always thought that was really interesting too, to learn that like, okay, here's the legitimate history of this meal, like this type of food, right? Yeah. So it's really cool. It's really awesome to see, and I think that's the fascinating part too. Like that's where getting into different cultures, the why behind things. I think that's true to life too. Period. With everything that we enjoy and we get to experience these days, like there is a why to everything, and how did something come to be, and like where were we at in history decades ago that led to what we contend with or what we enjoy now.
That might work a little bit better.
Nice. Okay. And then we've got the this stuff.
Yeah, so some form of sprout, I think.
Yes.
I don't remember. They're optional. They're kind of flavorless in my opinion.
Yeah.
So for the culture, if you want to throw some in there, maybe try one.
Well, for culture, that's why I have you here.
Okay, so well, I'm also going to put some, I don't know, do you like hot food?
I love hot food. I love spice. So I saw the sriracha sauce in there.
So there's sriracha sauce, but I also had them give me their chili oil. And chili oil is kind of funny because, like, I have a buddy that makes some, and it's basically lava.
Nice.
It can be super flavorful, though.
Nice.
That's a good thing about it, but with these shops, these restaurants, like, you never know if it's going to be just lava and taste like vinegar and just unbearably hot, or if it's going to be flavorful. So I'm excited to try it.
Me too.
I have high hopes that it's going to be very flavorful, just because of the kind of the stature of this place.
Absolutely. And you guys saw in there, I will play the B-roll no matter what, that it looks really nice in there. They've committed to a beautiful aesthetic in there. It looks really cool.
Oh yeah, it does.
Lots of awesome artwork and everything like that. So we'll see how this goes. Ooh, it looks pretty.
Yeah.
And that's the same way going in as it will coming out, dude. Little mound. And what's cool too is, so friends, these are, I think I brought this up in a different video many moons ago, but these are more of the Chinese style of chopsticks, because they're rounded. So Japanese chopsticks are flat, they have flat edges, they look more square, and then Chinese and Vietnamese and Thai chopsticks, they're more rounded. So that's actually really cool. They're culturally apropos. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm mixing mine about trying to get these noodles all moistened up, and then I'm gonna put the next half of, if you want to grab the bottom and put it kind of on top, and you'll see a lot of the liquids in the kind of absorb and disappear, and I'll open up that second one and top us off here.
I think I'm good on my liquid. I think I'll be okay. Dude, wow. So what is hoisin sauce?
I wish you would have asked me in text. I would have Googled it for you, but I can't tell you. I have no idea.
It's all good. You know what it is? It's hoisin sauce.
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Hoisin tree, I believe, is where they harvest
they farm it.
Yep.
They pay koalas to farm it.
The appropriate wages.
Yes, appropriate. There's minimum wage. It's not slave labor.
Nope. That doesn't exist.
What? What's that?
Exactly. Look, this is hot. I don't know if you like, this thing is like piping hot.
Oh yeah, it'll burn you if you're not careful.
For sure.
That's why I'm like, here, I'll let my large mammal friend do the pouring.
I'm also like weary of, like, I don't know what a spill would do to a car.
Yeah. How'd that rubber melt in your back seat? Wow. I was with a buddy of mine.
There's a YouTube video all about it.
Yeah. It got famous. So, it smells awesome. This is freaking very exciting. Lots of different unique flavors here, friends.
I'm actually also gonna grab the. You can dig in if you like, but I'm gonna grab the egg rolls and hopefully it's not. They haven't been
like
heating themselves up and getting too mushy.
Sounds good. Alrighty, friends. First bite. Filet mignon, ultra tender steak. Did we get like their trimmings?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is.
Here, have some lettuce. That's funny. That's very impressive. Wow. Ultra tender filet mignon steak. Not like ridiculous on the flavor. Like it's not overbearing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It tastes like meat. Nice.
We're safe. We're safe.
Nice save, dude. Hey, let's go.
So the egg rolls,
gorgeous. Look at that. Golden.
That one's Atticus's.
It's fine. It's just a little bit of cat hair. That'll be mine.
You can toss it right there.
Okay. That is mine.
No,
I'll take it.
Good.
No, it's all good.
All right, and then these are the. I'll drop these two.
No.
Oh, there's more napkins in here.
Oh, there are? Oh, good. I was gonna say, dude, we might need those. Sweet. Yeah.
More silverware as well. Plasticware.
I'm glad we did this in your car. My car would not have fit the scale of food. Oh, look at those.
Yep.
Those are good.
They look amazing.
Those are some of the most tender, delicious rice noodles I've ever had in my life.
Really? I'm excited. Okay, this is my first bite here.
Nice. Go for it. Go for it. You'll see what I mean about the meat, where you get, like, good meat flavor.
I'm going to get flamed for my chopstick abilities. I should have grabbed the what is that? Some prongs.
Yeah, there you go.
Some tongs.
You need a fork.
That is good.
Oh, it's so good. This is so good. Friends in the comment section, have you ever had pho before? If so, what is your favorite style of pho? And how do you like it? Do you like it spicy? Do you like it sweet?
Are you filet mignon or a meatball guy? There's meatball. Right. There's other flavors as well, but I'm not that adventurous.
Chicken, pork, no. Well, see, this is an adventure for me because I usually like chicken, right? Like chicken's kind of my go-to thing. Okay. And to be able to have something that's actually steak-oriented, but it's good. Yeah. That's huge. Friends, this is legitimately ultra tender. Very good. Very tasty. Oh my word. Then you get the texture difference from the onion. You get that crunch with that little bit of like earthiness. Yeah. So good.
You know, those bean sprouts is what they are. Yeah. The bean sprouts are if you put those there, that's another, it's another texture because they're they're crunchy. But like I said, they're more so flavorless typically. So it's just adds to the textures.
Wow. First time ever having pho. And I'm so grateful that I'm closer to this place than you are. And I'm gonna keep coming back, dude. That's outstanding.
And I can say the chili oil is just good flavor.
Just flavor.
It's just good flavor. It's got a little bit of a spice to it, but it's kind of negligible. It's not burning my lips. I mean, I'm kind of sweating, but I don't know if that's sunroof or broth.
Man, that's awesome right there. Okay, I'm trying this now. Let's see. So it looks like we got some sort of sweet sauce. It looks like melted Jello.
Yeah, careful on that lid. Yeah, I don't know. It might survive. You really, dude? You can have one of the other ones.
No, that's fine. Dude, you should see the back of my car, which is just like 3 generations of dog's fur back there.
They say God made dirt, so dirt don't hurt.
There you go!
Yeah.
Well, dirt don't hurt, dude. Alright. I don't even know what's in these. Could be rat, but I'd still eat it.
It'll be good, though. Well seasoned.
Look at that bite.
That is good.
Yeah,
that looks good. I mean, I'm very excited. Egg rolls is one of those staples where like if it's like an Oriental restaurant of some sort, like you got to try the egg rolls.
100%.
And the same thing with the imitation crab bad boys I got down there. I don't remember anything today. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're totally good. We're professional. Remember, we're on the internet. They're not, so we can say whatever we want, and it's the truth.
Yes. I've been doing this for years.
I was going to say, so by the way, Cantu is also the governor of California in some ways.
Well, actually, I don't know if I want to be.
You get a lot of blame really quick.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy.
He's the king of Atlantis.
There you go.
And I'm his prince.
Yep. I'll take that one.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good. So it's really cool, everyone. How Cantu and I met was a really cool story. It's literally one of the things like you warn your children about, but it ended up working really cool for us. So it was a situation where I was streaming. This was a good like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah,
now,
at this
right?
point, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I was streaming, and I don't even think I was streaming Tarkov. I might have been. And Cantu came to my stream, and his username, he had TCG. And he came in, he's like, yo, my mom's a huge fan of the show. Think it's awesome that you stream, man. Nice to meet you. I was like, bro, nice to meet you too. And we started talking, and I go, yo, I see you have TCG in your name, which for those who know, TCG essentially is the acronym for the North American and kind of the Western world of a trading card game. So like Magic the Gathering has an OCG and a TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has an OCG and a TCG, Pokemon, etc. And so I was like, yo, you have TCG Cantu in your username, and are you into trading cards? And he goes, yeah, bro, I'm a huge collector and whatever. And he's like, what's your game? And I was like, my game was Yu-Gi-Oh! And he goes, yo, my game's Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, that's my thing. And so from that minute on, that just started this awesome friendship. And there was one day I was playing Tarkov, getting my butt handed to me, and he was like, yo, let me join in with you, and I'll bring you in a kit. And so he did, and that was like the first time I got to like see him through the webcam, on Discord. He dropped me a kit, and it was really awesome, chatted out. And we started just playing Tarkov together, and then things just literally went from there. And he came and hung out. He's one of the few people in my community who's actually also met Mama Debbie, which is really cool. We all hung out together, got some chow one day, and man, we've just been growing a friendship since. This man has had my back through a lot of personal stuff, my mom's medical issues. And so to just get this amazing friend on top of the amazing friends that get formed in the community was so solid. So yeah, I'm thankful for you, bro.
Oh, I'm thankful for you too, brother. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been great.
We love Tarkov so much. We never really play other games together, though. We need to find other games to like continue to play, right?
You know, my problem is Tarkov is like almost one of the only games I play. It's like my consistent, like I go back all the time. I actually was looking yesterday. I got like 3,000 hours in that game.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
we had to peel off a warming layer because it's too warm in here.
Yeah,
and so we reassessed.
Okay, I'm gonna try one of these egg rolls.
Try that. I'll try one of these. No, don't do it.
It's all right. It's in the tray.
Nice. Look at that. That's solid, right?
That is good.
That's insanely good.
Good? I almost committed a mortal sin. I almost double dipped.
How did you?
Oh, that's solid.
Dude, very creamy, like really good, like with the cream cheese, and that gentle meat taste kind of deal. But then this sweet sauce, dude, absolutely righteous. Absolutely righteous. So good. Sending a courtesy text.
Let mom know that I didn't kidnap you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Not yet.
Yeah, exactly. The ransom is 15 payday bars. No, those are insane. I'm so happy that you decided to get those too.
I'm excited to try them. I'm honestly really loving this pho.
I know. It's like so good, right? I'll just leave that out. We have questions too. We'll be getting to chat questions here too soon, my dear friends in the chat. But we hungry. So when was the first time you had pho?
I would say 5-6 years ago. Oh, so where I live, I'm in Fresno County, and so I don't know how common it is up here, but where I'm at, there's a pho shop just about every other corner.
Wow.
Yeah, and so, and it's funny because it's one of those things where like everybody has their pho shop, and it's the best pho shop. But yeah, it's just been a while. It's been a while since I've had it. But yeah, I'd say I've tried quite a few spots over the last few years.
We've been Cantu and I, we always love to catch up on life stuff and just the random stuff that's going on. And as you all saw in the beginning of today's episode, we're kind of making fun of this meme that apparently I exist in, or is me, of the 8 free pizzas and then Brick is doing a dance. What a lot of people don't know, and they keep reaching out to me about this, is they're like, do this, send me a video of you doing this, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, that. And it's like, dude, I forgot more about my show than, like, high school math. You know what I'm saying? And people don't know that back when we were doing stuff, the memes and the GIFs and all that were in their infancy or non-existent, right? And so, like, we don't know about that. And it's kind of funny how, like, there's literally no effort on my part whatsoever, and now I'm, like, trending on TikTok. Or, it's just a meme, you know what I mean? It exists.
It's insane how stuff just gains traction.
Yeah.
Like, it's... I wish there was a way to, like, track down the origins of them.
Yes,
you know?
absolutely. And be like, yo, my guy, you're awesome. Do that, but plug my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel.
So did you, I don't know, did you ever do any like shows or conventions when you were filming?
I did, not for the middle. I did it for Frankenweenie and then for Fish Hooks. I got to go to Comic-Con San Diego.
Oh, wow.
So I did that for 2 years, I want to say.
Okay.
Once for Fish Hooks, once for Frankenweenie. And so that was really cool because we got the whole like VIP ticket ordeal of it, right?
Nice,
I got to have bodyguards, and
wow.
I got to go and look around on the setup day, Wednesday, so that was before all 500,000 people showed up, you know what I mean? There was only like 100,000 there. And so that was really cool because that was an experience into like our world, the world of collections and movies and storytelling.
As a kid too.
Oh, dude, yeah, right? Like my head exploded. It was insane. And they literally had everything there, like old Legos, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Konami had a booth there, and I got to get like some Yu-Gi-Oh swag from them that was Comic-Con exclusive. So it was boss to be able to experience that. That's one of the things that was the bonus from my work that really made it fun, you know. Haven't tried one of them yet.
I did. I just enjoyed it while you were telling that story, and, and they are amazing. This place, if it wasn't like 200 miles away, it would be a regular go-to spot.
100%. When you come down and we do stuff, we'll come here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's just so many options up here, though.
Oh yeah, there really are. There really are. That's awesome. All right, so questions from the comment section. I saved a couple good ones I knew you would enjoy, and we could answer together. So this is really cool. Cuckoo Clock Princess 557 on YouTube asks, if you were trapped inside a video game, what video game would you choose and why? Man. So like you just live in the video game now. What would it be?
Do you have an answer ready to go for that?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a tie between the world of Days Gone, which is a really awesome story-driven zombie survival post-apocalyptic game. Okay. And probably, gosh, I haven't even played this game yet. Maybe TCG Card Shop Simulator. Because one is like, okay, constant battle for survival, you know what I mean? It's just, you're doing your thing, fighting zombies, you know, especially it's set in the West Coast too, so it's our hemisphere of the world, right? Makes sense. That would be fun to put all the survival skills, gunfighting skills, all that stuff that we learned in Tarkov to the test. Then conversely, TCG Card Shop Simulator, also what we know, but you don't have to pay taxes, and when you get the smelly customers coming in, you can spray them down and not get all, they won't be able to reprimand you for it. Nice. So, those would be my two choices.
I would have to say Days Gone's a hard pass. I think, for me, I'm a big anime fan. So for me, isekai is a genre of anime where like a character is either gone, or they die, or they're gone, or they pass on, or they get teleported into another world. And typically it's like massive multiplayer type worlds. And so I think I'd have to pick something like that. Like I've never played it myself, but maybe like Final Fantasy 14.
That's what I was thinking.
Something like that. You know, the something where like I can get powers, or I can level myself up and get stronger, you know? Yes, dude. And I'm not gonna run out of stuff to do, or I'm not gonna be too limited.
Right, exactly. Dude, that's freaking funny. I like that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna also probably add the world of Skyrim to mine.
Okay, yeah.
Same basic thing, but dude, to be like a dragonborn and have magic, and then be able to kill giant spiders with broadswords and stuff.
Yeah, I'd stay away from the spiders, and I'd hope that the dragons not come to my village.
Yeah, exactly. But it'd be a life, and like you said, you never run out of stuff to do.
Yep.
Potion of minor healing every time you stub your toe on something, and you're fine. That would be dope. That was a great question. Hey, Cuckoo Clock Princess, thank you very much for that. Awesome stuff. So this is funny too. Another great question. Old gamers with a Z never die. You always seem so calm, cool, and collected. Was there ever a video game you played where you rage quit? And if so, what game was it?
I know what game I'm gonna
go for it.
So, Elden Ring.
Really?
Have you played Elden Ring?
I've not played it, no.
Man, those Souls... So that was my introduction to the Souls-likes games. And me and all my friend group, we all would get on Discord and we would all turn our cameras on so we could see each other's faces. And we would screen share so we could see each other's gameplay.
Nice.
There was even times where we'd all go into the same dungeons together. Or like, in our own instances, in our own worlds, we'd go in at the same time so you would come out first. And it kind of became like a point of pride, like who finished the game, who didn't finish the game. I did finish the game. It took like 100 hours and a lot of rage. Yeah, those games are so difficult. I actually tried to boot it up last night, and if you know Elden Ring, when you first start and you get out of the little temple thing, right when you walk outside, there's a giant knight in all gold-clad armor on horseback. You're like not supposed to fight him, but they literally, he's the first thing you see, and he just kicked my butt last night for like 2 hours probably.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then I rage quit. So, yeah.
Perfect. Recent example. I love that. No, and that's a great point that you actually made. You rage quit, but it's still a game you beat. Like, you committed to beating it. And I think for me, I'm not really big on the Assassin's Creed games. The Assassin's Creed games were, like, they're very challenging. Because it's not a combat style that I'm normally used to. Because even in Tarkov, we pick what we want to do. We pick how we want to attack an objective, and there's times where you need to be more stealth, and there's times that, like, you go loud and proud, and you just assault it and blitzkrieg it. And that game, the mechanics of it were really weird, and I never actually really learned the mechanics of it. They were kind of just that weird consistently.
Yeah.
But then the other side of it, too, was the fact that I went through Assassin's Creed 3, and then I was like, cool, I beat it, I'm never going to play this again, right? Now, conversely, though... What was that?
Nothing.
Conversely, though, I don't know if you ever heard of the A Plague Tale games. Single-player games, and it's about the bubonic plague.
Yeah. I watched you play it a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, no, I have no experience with it myself.
Yeah, so those are literally single-handedly the most depressing games I've ever played in my life. That is the most ungratifying, miserable, make you cry, like, will turn you into a cutter kind of game imaginable, right? And to get through both of them, the first one had more hope to the ending. And so you're like, oh, they made a sequel. Yeah. Perfect. Now we got to commit and see what this is all about. Then you play through the sequel and you just go, wow, like, my life, what is meaning of life, and this and that and the other thing, right? And it's just so sad, I mean, really. And so that's definitely the game, too, where I made it through. I didn't rage quit. It was just so depressing. When I was done, I was like, cool, instant uninstall. I'm done. Man. That is terrible.
So would you say, though, that, like, that it was able to make you feel that way? Would you say that that's a positive for the game, right? Because, like, that's probably the goal, right?
Yes, and the thing is to convey that much emotion, and make the player become that invested in a game.
Yeah.
That is success on the developer's part. Like, honestly, that is true. And you know what? That's a good question to ask to all of you in the comments section. Have you guys ever experienced a game, even if it was Pac-Man, that you're like, I am never playing this again, this was miserable, you know, it was just, you rage quit, literally. What would that be for you guys? What was something that you're just like, no, I'm done, I'm never picking this up again, you know, delete, uninstall, whatever it might be. What would that be for you guys? Tell us in the comment section below. So that'd be cool to find out.
This would be a fun comment section.
This is,
I'm gonna definitely be in the comments responding and paying real close attention.
Respond to people, man. Do it.
Sure.
That'd be so cool. Be like, yo, this is Cantu here. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, man. And friends, also too, this is a new dynamic that we're introducing really today. with Cantu being here and joining us on the Atticus Eats. What do you guys think? Do you want to see Cantu return, as well as some other friends get involved with the Atticus Eats series? I think it'd be a ton of fun. We get to bounce back and forth, and this is just us essentially hanging out. This is what we would be doing anyway. But we get to do it with you guys and share it with you guys. You guys get to listen in on our friendship time, bro time. So what do you all think? Tell us that in the comment section below too. Aries will come down there and be like, nah, don't have that full bag. So good.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fired on my day off. And like, not that guy again.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I love that. That's priceless. All right, so we were sitting here, and as we were just chomping down on everything, we were like, bro, we have a sandwich too. So we got a lot of food. We got a lot of food today. But this is what we were talking about, you guys, where this is a baguette. It's called banh mi in Vietnamese culture. This is a chicken banh mi, and it's on a baguette. And it's essentially a sandwich that has like some vegetables on it. I think it has some sprouts, and it has some jalapenos on it too, so it is a little bit of spice. Real soft, like beautifully soft bread. Really fun. So you pick which half you want, man.
I thought we were gonna like do the, you know, the
like the spaghetti.
Yeah, lady.
That's amore.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Look at that, dude. That's dope. That's dope.
I'm not a jalapenos fan.
What?
To be honest, I'm not. I just
what?
They just something about them. They don't
cut the mustard.
No.
As it were.
But that does make me curious.
Yeah.
Is there any foods that you are like absolutely adamant like you will not eat, either because you've had them before and you hate them, or just the aesthetics of them, or just like I won't do it?
So I've said this a couple times in like very private circumstances. So that's an awesome question to like put out here on the internet now. There was a time where Mom and I, we were watching this YouTube channel together, and it's called Country Life Vlog. And it's this older couple that lives in Azerbaijan. So that borders Turkey and Russia. And so it's one of those things where they had influence from both cultures, right? And we were watching them one time, and they cooked different foods, and we're like, yo, that looks really good. Like, she'll make these really intricate cakes, or she'll make these really good, like you know, meat pilaf things, rice pilaf things, you know. And again, it's got influence from all these different cultures. It's really cool. But there was this one time that she had these round things, and it was like something that she boiled. And I'm like, what is that? Because it's in Turkish, the name of it. And so we don't know what that is. And so we were watching it, and we go, yo, she's cooking goat testicles. And so like that right out of the gate, I'm going to just pass on any form of genitalia. Right, prairie oysters, whatever that was, you know, I'm good. I'll pass on that.
Yeah, I would say that's a hard pass for me too. So how about things you won't eat because of allergies? Do you have any allergies?
I do. Let me just say, first of all, not my cup of tea because this is bathed in cilantro. I'm not a cilantro guy.
I don't taste cilantro at all.
Really?
But it does taste like rabbit food, because like it's like a lot of carrot. There's cucumber, I think, in there, and then like little bits of shredded chicken. Which it's like it's not bad, but I didn't taste any cilantro in my. I guess there is a little bit. I haven't got to it yet, but I heard it's bad. I'll take it out.
Look at there. Look at there. There's a giant leaf I just bit into.
Say it's not bad. I definitely would never order it again, though.
No, 100% no. Dude, now look at that. All the cilantro was on my half. Yeah, no, definitely a huge rabbit food taste. That's for sure. No, healthy poo, but yeah. No, but great question there too. So yeah, I'm not big on walnuts. So walnuts and pecans, I'm actually allergic to. That's the only thing I'm allergic to.
Okay.
And it was kind of funny because the first time I figured out I was allergic to them. Yeah. First time I figured out I was allergic to them, it was at a homeschool like meetup. And there was this mom who was doling out cookies to the kids. And I was like, oh cool, thank you. And I saw a chocolate chip cookie and I ate it. And all of a sudden my throat started to close up.
Oh no.
And then all of a sudden I vomited. Like I projectile vomited, scared the poop out of this other kid that I was talking to. Because they literally was like talking, bleh, you know. And And then we realized, you know what, with my mom, you know what, I think you're allergic to nuts because there were walnuts in that cookie. I think that's what did it. And we tested it with something else later, and it was like, yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, okay. That or bad cooking, like.
Right, that's true too. You have to be careful.
Yeah, bake sales, man. Elementary bake sales. You never know.
No. And who made them? Was it the kid or the parent?
Yeah. Just bring them in the Costco box and say you sold them. You baked them.
You just take the label off, but you leave half the label there so they can't actually confirm or deny what it was. Now the bread is good.
The bread, yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like I didn't say anything to say it was bad. It's just not. If I'm coming here, I'm getting everything again except for that.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. Thank you, Banh Mi. We'll just set you down there and pretend that never happened.
Yeah.
The bag of holding.
Yeah.
Nice. That's dope. All right. How would you? I always rate stuff.
Okay.
1 out of 10.
Okay.
10 being the best ever.
Okay.
How would you rate each piece of this meal today? We'll start with the banh mi because that's easy. I'd give that a 3 out of 10 for me personally.
I'm gonna go like a 5 because like if I'm trying to be healthy maybe.
Yeah.
I come in here, I'm trying to be healthy. Maybe it's priced well. I don't remember what it cost. But
it's like less than $10.
Okay.
For that.
Okay. So that or like Subway, I think I might do that.
Yeah.
So I'd say like a 5.
Nice. Okay. And then crab wontons.
The crab wontons, I will say these were amazing, but these edges right here are a little bit extra crispy. And so like they're good, they're great.
Yeah.
I would say like a 7.
Nice.
Because they could be a little bit lighter done on the edges.
For sure. I was gonna say 8 because I like the edges like that.
Okay.
I like crispy bacon or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 8 out of 10 on these. I honestly don't know how they could be much better because that sauce too that are in it, or that you dip it in, is like amazing. That's fire. Egg rolls. What do you think about them?
Egg rolls, man, I feel like an egg roll's an egg roll, and I might get heat for that, but solid 7 as well. I'm not gonna say like these best egg rolls I ever had in my life. My buddy's mom makes those.
Really?
I love her.
Yeah. Nice.
But like they're good. I would say like a 7 or so.
That's what I was gonna say. 100%, 7 out of 10. That sauce is good, but like this sweet and sour sauce is way better. This is like just a sweet sauce.
Yeah.
I like these as 7 out of 10 too.
Yeah.
Now, piece de resistance. What do you think?
Well, I almost got mine done. Like mine is like I almost polished the whole thing off, and I honestly do enjoy. I'm a fan of drinking the broth at the end.
Yeah.
Some people don't like to do it or can't do it because it'll give them a stomach ache.
Sure.
I do pretty well with it typically. I think it's a solid 8 or 9 for me. The only way it could have been better, I could always use more filet mignon. And some more chili oil. Maybe if I would have used the second one, I think it might have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely up there with some of the best pho that I've ever had, for sure.
I would agree. And, being a person who grew up a very picky eater, and then now being able to live my life way more adventuresome, way more enjoyable, this was seriously cool. I really feel like this pho is, I agree, it's probably one of the best phos I've ever had, and this is me eating it for the first time.
Yeah.
So, I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10, only because I have not been well versed in pho. So there may be one out there that's like, oh, this place in Washington State is ridiculously amazing. I won't know that until one day. But yeah, 9 out of 10, 100%. I am 100% going to be coming back here again. With you, with other friends, man. This would be a cool place to eat. And like you said, I would get everything you see up here again. Forget the banh mi, that never happened. But yeah, this right here, solid. And the only reason too, for the record, why I have not polished this off is as I was leaving the house, Mama Debbie was like, "Hey, bring me something back if it's not spicy. I want to try it."
Okay.
So
we got more broth for her. That's perfect.
Exactly.
That's
we
perfect.
got that broth over, so we'll pour a little bit of that off in there.
Yeah.
I'll take that back
now
to
I
her.
feel bad about that meat that I stole.
No, you're fine, dude. There's plenty. There's plenty.
Man.
She's not super big on steak.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Either.
I'm sorry. Man.
You heard him say it. Oh my gosh.
So I do have another question.
Ask. Yeah.
So there's a couple sayings that, and I haven't had the chance to ask yet, but there's a couple sayings that you say.
Yes.
One is at the very start of the stream. We see it every time, and then you always close out the stream.
Yeah.
I don't remember them, but they're in another language, obviously. So that's the other thing. What language is it? What do they mean? And what occasions do you use that language?
Yes. So it's really cool. I've told you this a number of times. I've told the people this a number of times. I'm Polish. I've got a Polish heritage. And so really love my heritage. It's cool to learn about the history of Poland. It's my mom's history specifically, so her family. And so to be unique, because you always have to do something unique if you're doing anything on the internet. To be unique, my thing is like, okay, well, you know what? I'll speak Polish at the beginning and end of my videos, my streams, and whatever. And so that's actually what I address everyone in, and all of you in the comment section now can know this formally. That's what I'm addressing you. So when I say dzień dobry, that is the Polish like good day or good morning.
Okay.
If I follow it up with like a jak się masz, that's how are you. So dzień dobry, jak się masz, good morning, good day, greetings, how are you. And then I close my streams with, or my streams and my videos with do widzenia. And do widzenia is the formal, like, farewell, see you next time, that kind of deal. And Polish is really interesting too, because it's this perfect mixture of like German and Russian.
Okay.
In the sounds and the spelling and everything, like W's or V's, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So that's really cool. And then when I'm addressing like actual friends, the Polish is cool because it's a formal and informal, kind of like English. And so like when I would address you, I'd be like, Cześć, zobaczenia później, which is like, hey, see you later, I'll catch you later, that kind of deal. So that's what we that's how we address each other. That's me addressing all of you guys in the Polish language. And so yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is dope. Yeah, I know. I had no idea. Is Volkamin one?
Volkamin, possibly.
Is that like a welcome or something like that, maybe?
I think so. Oh, no, Witamy.
Okay.
Witamy. Oh, okay, so like earlier, I was saying, Witamy to another episode of Atticus Eats. Witamy is welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Atticus Eats.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
So that's pretty cool. It's funny, too. I was at a store the other day, and this was a couple weeks ago, and a lady came in who had a Polish last name, and she had an accent. And I was like, oh, yeah, hey, mówić po polsku, which is, do you speak Polish? And she was like, what?
Oh, no. I thought that was going to go the other way. I really thought she was going to hit you back with it.
I know, right? No, for real. And no, it didn't happen. And I was like, mówić po polsku. And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, I saw you had a Polish last name. I wasn't sure if you were Polish. And she's like, well, I am, but I don't speak it. I was like, oh, okay.
How'd you learn it?
Honestly, so I started with a little bit of Rosetta Stone, and then I'm not super big on that. I feel like their way of presenting things isn't as educational for my brain, so I went to Babbel. Babbel has been very solid for me, and I still have a lot to learn. I could carry on a very minuscule conversation, right? But I definitely want to keep up my studies with Babbel. It's just like time, you know. And I know you know how this is. We wish there was like 48 hours in a day, you know. We could get way more done.
Just don't sleep.
That's fine. That won't affect your health at all.
No.
Mental capacity or anything like that. That's hilarious. Well, hey, listen, YouTube, y'all are so awesome. Thank you for joining me and Cantu today for this amazing episode of Atticus Eats. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and please be sure to share this video on all of your social media. It's a great means of getting the video put out there in the interwebs and get more like-minded people joining our community. Also, please be sure to check out the links in the description box below. Do you want to plug my Twitch stream for me?
Yeah, Atticus Shaffer Vlogs, right?
Yep, same as YouTube.
Yep. And you'll catch us there playing Tarkov.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I don't know when this will go up, but we'll be playing Tarkov later today.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
but catch
hopefully
us
you're there
next Saturday.
Yes.
After this video goes up, the Saturday
Yes.
following that, we'll be playing Tarkov too.
100%. And we always come back to Tarkov, always do different shenanigans in the game. It's so much fun. And then also, too, please be sure to check out my Cameo page. Cameo is a great means of monetarily supporting me and the work that I do here on my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. Plus, the benefit is I get to take part in your celebrations for yourself, your family, your friends, and be able to make your special celebrations extra special with a personalized video shout-out. So please consider booking me down on Cameo below. Y'all are awesome. Can't wait to see you in the next one. God bless. Do Widzenia.
I just want a great life, something where I feel like I just didn't waste time, something I look back and say that was a great time, cause man I just hate when the years pass by the way